What's up everyone, welcome back to the Vegan Test Kitchen. Today's dessert is gonna knock your socks off, I'm pretty sure. Because these are, as you saw from the title, healthy brownies. I know, it sounds like an oxymoron, but one of the reasons that they're healthy is because they're made with black beans. And also, instead of sugar, we're using date syrup, which is probably one of the most least refined natural sugars out there. And because of that, it's very nutrient dense. So, as always, all the ingredients that you need are listed below. Let's get started. Now, there's not a lot to these brownies, so the first thing you want to do is set your oven to 350. And then probably the most complicated part of this entire recipe, we're gonna line this cake tin with parchment paper. Now, I should have looked up a hack for you all on how to line this properly, but I didn't. Since we're not using any oil, I want to make sure that this gets up far enough on the sides so it doesn't stick, even though this is technically non-stick. But you know how that works. This is definitely arts and crafts, Tom. It's like a 5-year-old did this. So what we're gonna do, because I've seen this before on other shows, we're gonna do a little snip every couple inches or so. Seems like a good thing to do. All right, once we put the batter in, it'll be fine. Just leave it like that. All right, after we do that, we're gonna grab a can of black beans. Now, you wanna get no salt added, if possible. That's what they say in the recipe. I cannot find no salt added. So I found low sodium, looked at all the ingredients. This is really the lowest sodium amount that I could find. So just make sure you rinse it really well. We're gonna rinse it and drain it. All right, we're gonna put our beans into a food processor along with our date syrup and our cocoa powder. And we're gonna process this until smooth. And to that, we're gonna add our rolled oats, our baking soda, and baking powder. And then we're gonna process until just combined. Well, I can tell you they smell like brownies, so we're doing pretty good right now. Now, before we put our batter into our pan, we're gonna chop up some pistachios because we're gonna sprinkle those on top. You wanna get the unsalted pistachios. And of course, these pistachio pieces are optional. You don't have to do it, but I think it'll be pretty and delicious. And another optional topping you can do is semi-sweet chocolate chips. It'll be a little less healthy, but it'll still be healthy. And I just so happen to need to get rid of these, so it's kind of perfect. All right, then into the oven it goes for 35 minutes. Let's take it out. Ooh, it smells good. All right, now we're supposed to let this cool on a wire rack. They didn't say how to get it out. That's what I'm a little worried about. Very carefully. That's how we're gonna do it. Okay, well, that's not working. You know what, we're not gonna take it out. We're just gonna let it cool on a cooling rack. All right, let's taste this thing. First of all, it's pretty chewy. Well, I haven't eaten it yet, but it's kind of not gooey, but it's very soft. So the date syrup, you can actually taste a little bit. It's almost kind of like a molasses taste to it. It's kind of like a deep, rich, caramelly sweet. These are delicious brownies. I'm kind of shocked at how good these brownies are. to not have any oil or loads of like refined sugar. This has beans in it. This is made of beans. It doesn't taste like that at all. It just tastes good. So, I mean, you should probably like switch out your normal brownie recipe for this, because this is way healthier. You got protein, you got fiber, it hits that sweet tooth. What more do you want? All right, y'all, you gotta make this. I'm serious. This is the perfect way to end our whole food plant-based series this month with an awesome dessert like this. Just do it. Don't even tell anybody. Just give it to them and say, guess what? You're eating something healthy. Because they are. Alright, y'all. I hope you liked what you saw today. If you did, hit a thumbs up. I would love you for it. And make sure to subscribe and share and comment and all that good stuff. And don't forget to check out all of our other whole food plant-based episodes. If you missed any this month, check them out in that playlist right over there. Alright, y'all. See you next time. And then probably the hardest task that we're gonna do is lining a, what is this? Cake tin. And then probably the most complicated task out of this entire recipe is lining this cake tin. I'm about to say cookie tin. And then probably one of the most complicated